So we're gonna take a tiny break from the mementos and we're gonna watch this video of this guy who I think he made similar videos for other Persona games as well, but Persona 3 is my favorite game of all times and I have to see this video. He went to every Persona 3 location in real life and I am actually kind of dying to see this video now. Thank you for sending it to me and let's watch it.
I found all of the Persona 3 locations in real life. Let's go.
Oh my god. This is so cool.
So right now we are actually pretty close to Tokyo Tower and we are searching for our first location, and which is actually the real life counterpart to the dorms. However, there is one problem that is in our way. The fact that this location no longer exists. What the f is this piece of shit? I'm gonna get this out of the way right now. A lot of the locations that we're going to see today aren't one-to-one copies from Persona 3 to real life. Many of the places are inspirations, and several of the places have either been already changed or removed or spliced together from different parts of Tokyo. And as my main source for this video said, one major issue, however, is due to both COVID, the 2020 Olympics, and the general passage of time, a lot of locations have changed or been removed. But there are still a lot of good locations to go to, and if you want to see what it used to look like, you can go to Google Street View, and there are a lot of really good shots.
Oh, is that the dorm?
What it used to be. It's just really unfortunate that it's not in here anymore for the video, but you know, we'll make do with what we can. If you still want to check this out in real life, I am leaving all the locations in the description below, so check it out. And also, it's really, really close.
No, I want to
Tokyo
go.
Tower and an incredibly famous jinja. All right, on to the next place. Let's go.
So that was the
Next
dorm?
locations
It was just
are the
a...
inspirations for Nakanagi Shrine.
Oh, that's cool!
Which is Akagi Shrine and Tsukudo Hachiman Shrine. So the thing that Iidabashi is most famous for is the fact that it is a mix between kind of Japanese traditional style and French style of architecture. Another thing that's important to note is that this used to be the home of Atlus's headquarters during the time where they were developing the game.
No way!
Around the time they were developing the game. Like the dates kind of change around a little bit, but Iidabashi was their home, so that's why being the real life inspirations for what they ended up putting in the game. Because if you go to work every day and this is what you see, what are the odds you're gonna decide, hey, maybe we could like put something kind of like that in the game, right? But before we go in, just a real quick tip,
build what
if
you
you're ever
see.
going to a Japanese jinja, a Japanese shrine, the first thing you need to do is
Looks like that place where Koromaru...
first give a little bow.
Spoilers.
And then walk up the stairs. Don't run.
Okay. Oh man, I want to go.
Now the thing that's really nice about most Japanese shrines
That is the
that they all have
place.
a pretty similar layout. Usually they will always have a place to wash your hands, clean yourself before you go and pray to the shrine with this really cold water. And one thing that always strikes me about Japanese shrines is that they're always like this really beautiful traditional Japanese shrine, and then usually it's like right next to just 21st century office building.
Right?
But at least this one has windows, so it doesn't look like
Big
just like a
meteor.
concrete slab dropped next to the shrine. So the proper way to pray is first you bow, then you clap twice,
Oh.
then you pray. And when you're praying, you're supposed to say your name, your home address, and then what your wish is. And then once
Home
you're
address,
finished,
really?
then you bow one last time, and that's it. And of course in the game you wish for better grades, better academics. In real life I'm wishing for something different, but you know, all wishes you gotta keep secret. So while it's not an exact one-to-one copy, just like in the game, there's a place for kids
Doxing
to
prayer.
have fun while they're waiting for their, I guess, grandparents.
Michael! Where is she?
All right, let's go to Akagi Shrine.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. That was unexpected. As Neon would say, Mako.
Here we are at Akagi Shrine, the other shrine that is kind of mixed to make a Nakanage Shrine from the game. Of course, it's right next to a konbini, so if you get tired, you can get some chicken or something.
No, I
Nakanage
really
Shrine
want to
seems
go.
like it's been a bit more updated. It's a bit nicer visually, on least on the inside. We're gonna go check it out and see
Renovated.
where they mix. Now, most shrines have this. They're like these little wood blocks you can buy.
It's amazing. They actually
wish
preserved
for, like the next year.
like a bit of
You hang it
history
here,
in the
and
game.
Of course, the idea is that the wish
How
will be
cute is that?
granted at some point, hopefully. So you come here, you keep praying.
That's where you
make
pray
your
for
wish,
Yuko.
And then one day it'll come true. Today, I'm probably not going to do it because I'm not sure if the Japanese gods speak English. So if you ever want to just chill at some point when you're in Japan, just find a nearby shrine, just go there. Except for like, don't go to Asakusa because that's not going to be a peaceful experience. Too many people. It is a really impressive temple, and so when you're in Tokyo, if you want to check it out, definitely check it out. I'm getting a little hungry. I need to go get some ramen. So let's go find Hagakure ramen. So far on the journey, this is my favorite part of Tokyo that we've been to for this video. You know, it's kind of surreal to be in this area in Japan and have like this clearly like French music with like kind of European architecture along with some of these more Japanese.
I love how Mitsuru is a
buildings.
staple of
Tokyo
that.
has a lot of what I've said in this video, which is like, oh, traditional Japanese, like right up against like more modern building design. But here it feels especially apparent with just like every other business is either traditional style Japanese or European inspiration. And then right in the middle of the street here is another temple, another one, out of nowhere. It's so interesting, I think.
It's actually surreal to see some of these locations.
If you ever find yourself in Itabashi and you're looking for these locations, definitely stop by Kakurazaka Street. You name it, it's probably here. Also on this street, of course, there are a ton of different ramen shops. There's only one that people think is the true inspiration for the Persona 3 Hagakure ramen shop. Let's go find Aoba Ramen.
I love how he uses the street music as well. Like depending on where he goes. So good.
So this is reported to be the real-life inspiration. This is Aoba Ramen, but not really, unfortunately. We are here on a Sunday. They're closed on Sunday, so we're not going to be able to have the real deal today. But there are a lot of different ramen shops around this area. Also, something that's really interesting about Aoba Ramen, I've been saying it 10 different times this video. Traditional Japanese, whatever, right next to this. Boom, like European.
So well made, right?
Everywhere.
Wait, where is this song from?
This is
The monorail?
Station, the Yurikakome line, and it's the real-life counterpart to Iwatodai Station from Persona 3. This is probably the one that is most obviously just ripped from real life and taken into the game. And so that's why I think there is a lot of credence to Odaiba being where Persona 3 is based on. The station that you take to go to Tatsumi Port Island, Iwatodai Station, is exactly like ripped from this. The entrance is the exact same, and the square kind of feels the exact same. And I've actually been here before in my Yamanote Line Run video. I ran over there through, grabbed a drink from that vending machine, and was on my merry way. So yeah, it was really
40
surreal
kilometers.
to see this in real life, especially because again, I think this is the most accurate, like obvious rip from real life.
That's so
to put
cool.
into Persona 3. The only thing left
But
to
I
do is
picture
to
it
get onto
green.
this line and go to Tatsumi Port Island in real life. Also, something else that really shows the inspiration is this main area of Shinbashi Station for the Yurikakome line and the opening cutscene of Persona 3 Reload, and it's very clearly based on this part of the station. So again, this is the most obvious rip from real life. It's just so clear, so obvious. Another thing that's a direct rip from real life to the game is the fact that to get to the man-made island, you have to ride in a monorail train, and the Yurikakome line is a monorail train. This is obviously to Odaiba. Here we go.
That's so cool. Well, now I have to go.
Okay, so this is my first time ever going to Odaiba, and I really gotta say, it definitely has the exact same vibes as Tatsumi Port Island. A perfect place to really get a cool view of the Rainbow Bridge at day or at night is Odaiba Park, and so we're going there now. And along the way, we are passing Odaiba Beach. And Odaiba Beach is likely one
Is that
of
where
the
we went
many
to?
that inspired the beach in Persona 3. Just my first impression of Odaiba, a really, really cool place. If you're looking for the locations, definitely come here, and just come here not even for the locations, but just to see it, even if just once. But we only have so much daylight left, so that leaves us with 2 main locations left that I want to cover.
This is such a neat video.
A lot of people think that Musashino University is actually Gekkokan High School. But you can actually go back to 2009. You find out that none of this was here. The school was built a few years later, and the game came out in 2006. This building has like a similar vibe and similar feeling to the game, but it was made after. Now, the actual inspiration for Gekkokan High School, in my opinion, is the private school look and feel in Japan. And some of the best examples that I could find was the entrance to Shinjuku Junior High School, which looks very similar. The other school was I believe a girls-only school where the gate looked like really fancy, really kind of similar style. Gekkokan is more of like an amalgamation of all sorts of different schools. I like to think that this place was inspired by Persona 3.
Right?
That's kind of my own little headcanon, you could say.
How cool would that be?
Okay, just like Shimbashi Station, this next location was used in Persona 3 almost as a one-to-one replica. But unfortunately, our greatest enemy in making this video has been time. Paulownia Mall's real-life location was actually called Venus Fort, and if you look at the Google Street View, it is a one-to-one copy.
Paulownia Mall!
Almost exactly what they put into the game. But due to time, Venus Fort was shut down a few years ago, and on March 1st of this year, so a couple days ago, it was reopened. They turned Venus Fort into this immersive fort Tokyo, and that's what they changed. So yeah, unfortunately today we were not able to go inside to Immersive Fort Tokyo, but if you want to check it out for yourself and you're in Japan, in Tokyo, it is in Odaiba, just go to Aomi Station. If anything, I feel like this experience is really
I'd cry so hard.
how much Tokyo has changed in the last almost 20 years since their original game came out. It's really fitting with the themes of Persona 3, death and change, and yeah, I'm really grateful for this experience, and I'm glad that you guys have been able to.
Yeah, even this video has a time is enemy
Persona
theme.
3 locations in real life. I had a really good time making this video, doing all the research to find the places. I really appreciate you guys watching it. And if you want to see me make more content, subscribe and consider becoming a member today so I can make more content like this. And yeah, I'm really tired.
Don't play the credit song.
So I'm
I'll
gonna
cry.
rest now.
No, not a spoon! Stop! Stop! My chat hasn't seen it. No! I'm crying. It's actually such an emotional video. I didn't expect to just kind of be hit with it, you know? Now I have to go. Like, I can't, like, not go. I love how someone in the comments says you forgot about Tartarus. Can't believe Persona 3 really got so popular that they actually built Tokyo, right? Now we wait for Persona 4 real life. I hope he made the video. I don't know if he did, but how cool would that be? Look at how people appreciate the editing. The vibe, camera shots, and editing of this video are literally incredible. Seriously, this video is so great and enjoyable. Thanks for taking us on the ride. Honestly, it's so exclusive. Sure, everyone can go to Japan, but not everyone does. And it's such an honor to be able to make this kind of video. Intro was clean, so it really was. It really was. The editing, amazing. Hate you for that ending. Yeah, we're gonna skip that. I was watching this for a while, hadn't seen the views, and assumed it had like 1 million or something. Like, yeah, honestly, how many views does it have? Has 140,000 views for 3K subs. He needs to have more subscribers. Like, everyone subscribe to this channel. Come on. It has 3.84K subscribers. Come on. I'm gonna go to my other channel and subscribe as well. Like, look at this video. Oh, the Persona 5 video made. Oh, he made Persona 5 as well? Ah, I see. Yeah, I think Neon linked me the Anne's video before, but yeah, this is very high effort. Like, this editing is stellar. The Full Moon Life intro is so good, so good. Thank you for taking the trouble to show us the game locations. It's a shame that some have been remodeled and practically gone. By the way, I hope that the video is finished. You have returned the worker who edited the video to the Atlus office. That's hilarious. Don't read the comments if you haven't finished the game. Some people are talking about the ending. Oh wow, this is really, really nice. The opening and titles are sick. Everyone's commenting on the editing. Like, this editing is actually stellar. Like, editing is 10 out of 10. Perfect video. Thank you for linking it to me. This was wonderful to watch, and I hope everyone enjoyed it as well. We're gonna play more Persona 5 today.